My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Hearthstone Arena. Okay, so I do have some quests that I'm going to re-roll as soon as I figure out what class I'm going to be playing. I'm probably just going to pick, like, Rogue or Paladin if they show up, just because I'd like to have a good run. Ooh, that took a while.
I will serve.
Boom. I've played both Warlock and, in fact, my last two games were as Warlock and Warrior, so this makes sense to do. As your Drake, draw a card, plus Dragon Synergy. Man, that's good. Refreshment Vendor versus Clockwork Gnome. Refreshment Vendor is okay. It's okay. Get myself some health. But Paladins aren't always lacking for that. I think I'll take the Clockwork Gnome. It's got some max synergy, and I can get it out in the early game and do some really cool stuff with it if I'm not up against a ping class. If I am up against a ping class, maybe I can slow them down. And we'll see Kraken is pretty fucking amazing. Draconid or Venture-Co? As Paladin, I'm not going to be using spells that often, so I rely on the minions I summon, so I gotta take Draconid. I can't delay my own minion summons. Don't think I can afford the Gnomish right now, even though I like the card draw. I've already got a card draw card. Argent Horse Rider is incredible. Zombie Chow is fucking incredible. Oh, that's good. Kvaldir Raider, Flame Juggler, Clockwork Knight. Got one mech in the deck so far. Can't afford to take the Clockwork Knight. Kvaldir Raider is really good as like a win condition, but Flame Juggler is so good. If it hits, I gotta take it. I gotta take it. Shielded Minibot. Always the Shielded Minibot. Argent Commander is an amazing 6. I have 2 dragons so far. Blackwing Corruptor might be correct. But it's also so risky if I don't get more dragons. I don't think I can count on it yet, so I'll take the Refreshment Vendor. Hammer of Wrath is an amazing card. Silent Knight stays in stealth, use it when needed. Bolt of Ogre versus Stranglethorn Tiger. I've already got 2 5s and 2 6s, so I probably don't want to rely on that as my pointer. I'll take the Bolt of Ogre, it's just generally better. Another Shielded Minibot. Gnomish Inventor, excellent, I can afford to take this one, get myself that card draw. Let me think. Do I want a Magma Rager? Do I want an Ice Rager instead? I don't know. See, sometimes you want 1 health. Like, what if my opponent plays Spellslinger, I get Mortal Coil, I play the Magma Rager, I Mortal Coil it in order to draw a card so I can win the game. Maybe that happens, and then I draw the Hammer of Wrath and Hammer of Wrath face to win. It could happen. It's super unlikely, but it could happen. Humility is also not that bad. Just completely disable your opponent's big card, but the thing is, you know, if it's relevant, it's relevant. If it isn't, it isn't. See, I don't like Ice Rager because your opponent's Argent Horse Rider, Silent Knight, right? Those all trade into it really well, but your opponent's 2-drop trades up into it easily. You know, that's not a problem with a Spider Tank. Spider Tank, no 2-drops. Well, not many 2-drops are going to kill it. Ice Rager dies to all 2-drops, basically. I'll take the Humility, actually. Scarlet Crusader, Spiteful Smith, Avenge. None of these are bad. I can solidify my 3-drop slot with a bunch of fucking Divine Shields, getting this Scarlet Crusader. Yeah, I'll take it. Another Shielded Minibot, because we got offered a Shielded Minibot, so that means we take a Shielded Minibot. I have no buffs, so it's not the Nerubian Egg. Kazan Mystic versus Saboteur. I'll actually take the Saboteur. More generally, more widely applicable. Okay. Excuse me? What's going on here? 2 Shielded Minibots and then 1 that's just not stacking. Oh, hang on. I've got 2 in this slot, because my face is covering it. I've got 2 in this slot, and then I've got 1 in this slot, and they're just not stacking with each other. That's weird. I think I need to tend towards early game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Fuck, I have a lot of early game plays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is enough. 6 is definitely enough. I'll take another Bolt of Fist Ogre. I don't want any more late game if I can avoid it. Blessing of Kings is amazing, especially with this many Divine Shielded minions. Oh, with that many minibots. Sorry, I forgot that I had Shielded Minibots, so Mech Warper is definitely correct. Lance Carrier is surprisingly good because I have the Divine Shielded minis. but I'll take the Stranglethorn Tiger. Abusive Sergeant is really good as well, for the same reason. Ancient Brewmaster versus Seal of Light. I think I might need the Seal of Light for early removal, like versatile removal. Yeah. Chillwind Yeti, excellent. That's what I wanted in my 4-drop slot. Dragon Consort, oh fuck me. I do have some dragons that I want to summon with lower costs. Yeah, it's good enough. It's good enough, I'll take it. Argent Protector versus Amani Berserker. Argent Protector, obviously, especially considering how late we tend. So, a Fencing Coach is kind of annoying for me, because a Fencing Coach is basically a shitty version of a Razorfen Hunter, for me. Because I summon it on... If you summon it on turn 3, this is. Summon it on turn 3, you get a 2-2, and I get a 1-1. Yay. So I'll take the Mana Bomber instead. We've got a decent amount of 3s, we've got a really good amount of 2s. Our 4-drop slot is pretty damn good as well. We're likely to draw into it by the time we need it, and then if we get to late game, we win. Just because of the amount of things we can use to crush our opponents. So what are we missing from this deck? We're missing Consecration, so we can't board clear, which means we have to control the board the entire time because we have no comeback mechanism. We don't have any of the weapons at all, which is kind of annoying. We don't have Muster for Battle, but, you know, best card of all time, can't afford to get it in every deck. These shielded minis are going to be really good in the early game. With 3 of them, we're virtually guaranteed to have one every game. Virtually. Alright, I'm going to make the prediction of 7. And I think the reason that we're not going to go much further is because we don't really have, like, a win condition at all. We just kind of run our opponent out of cards and then hope to win. I have a number of 3-drops, so I can't keep a 3-drop in my opening hand when I don't have a 2. I have 4 3-drops. That's a Flame Juggler. Nice. That's really good for me. Coin the Shielded Minibot on turn 1. Best play my opponent can make would be Zombie Chow, but they didn't have it. So if my opponent summons a Shielded Minibot in retaliation, I've got a 50-50 with a Flame Juggler to kill the Shielded Minibot's shield and then attack it. And then I've got a 2-3 and a 2-2 up against whatever my opponent wants to generate. Oh! Okay. 66% chance to remove a minion. Good work.
Weapons ready.
66 chance! 66% chance to remove a minion. Of course it didn't. Well, at least this can't do anything by itself. It's not so bad. Not so bad for me. You definitely don't want to send that in. You want to attack face with that. Whoa, you've got one mana left. Yeah. Go for the face and then nothing.
Weapons ready.
See, this isn't super vulnerable to Consecration, but it's vulnerable to Consecration. I don't have a 4-drop yet, so I need either to top deck a 4-drop or a 2-drop, so that I can Hero Power 2-drop or just 4-drop by itself. We got trouble, folks. A raid is about to break down. Alright, come on. Summon something. Summon something shitty. That's pretty shitty. So I definitely run the Flame Juggler rather than pop the Divine Shield.
Weapons ready.
Okay, and hit me with that Mind Control tech you were holding last turn. I'm assuming their hand is kind of clogged up in the same way that mine is, but possible they were just holding onto Mind Control tech and thought they were going to get it. If so, they got it. Good work. That's a shitty response. Why would you kill that? To stop me from hitting it with the mech buff? The 5-mana 5/5 Clockwork Knight? So obviously I have to go off curve right now, because if I summon the Matter Bomber, not only do I risk killing my own minions and stuff like that, but it dies to the Truce of a Champion. So I'm going to go with the 4-5. Matter Bomber is only really good when you don't have the board. I'm doing a lot of face pressuring right now. Humility. You know, I'm completely fine with that to get humility, especially considering I'm going to be summoning a Bolt of Isoga next turn.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, what do you do with that? Interesting. So this dies no matter which one it hits, so I may as well use the lower amount of health. Okay, that makes sense. That goes there. I mean, it doesn't matter about the order, because this getting buffed doesn't affect anything. Everything that runs into it is going to resolve in the same way anyway. And then summon a bigger minion. Okay, so now you can see what's happening, right? I didn't have card advantage before when I had the board, and then my opponent had to do a lot of really weird things and throw cards at me to essentially try and buy the board back. And you can't do that. Not against me. I've got a decent curve right now. I mean, I didn't curve out very well, but my opponent didn't either, so it's fine. Relatively, I've got a really good one. Oh, I accidentally well met them, my apologies. But they didn't well played me, so I can well met them all I want. Nice. So if I get one more victory, just one more victory with this quest, I'm gonna get 40 gold. Yes! That's all I need, actually. I might just retire the deck immediately afterwards. One of the really good things to top deck on turn 4 would have been Blessing of Kings, because then if my opponent doesn't have silence, you lose. Right? You put it on the shielded minibot. Do you have silence? No? You lose.
I must protect the wild.
I will fight with honor.
That might not even be a horrible hand if I had the coin, but I don't. Use the Argent Horse Rider to respond to my opponent's hero power. Stuff like that. It's always got to be that shielded mini, son. Oh, wow. Saboteur is going to be good. Saboteur is going to be good. Coin a 3-2 and lose the game. Okay, never mind. They didn't lose the game that turn. That's important. So 3-2 contests Saboteur, but a 2-3 saves itself from the shielded mini. However, a 2-3 can only kill the Saboteur if the hero power is also included, assuming they don't have Wrath or anything like that. Can only kill it if the hero power is included and the Saboteur prevents the hero power from being included on that turn. So I get to buy myself the board. And then the Saboteur gets protected by the Argent Protector and Reinforce, and I get to do a lot of really cool stuff. That's not cool. What are you? Oh, okay, that's Claw, Druid of Claw.
Where shall I strike?
Shall we put a kink in their plans?
Weapons ready.
I'll actually run in there. So, I do the run in, because if my opponent goes, oh shit, I'll just get value out of this, and then runs it into the shielded minibot, Seal of Light kills that. And then Argent Protector protects this to kill that. Which is exactly how it ended up working out.
Not on my watch. Sneak attack.
So I get the board back. Yay! So how would it have gone otherwise? They would have just killed that and then that would have attacked. Yeah, no, it would have gone horribly for me if I did it in the other direction. I think I have to go off curve with the Hammer of Wrath to remove that. Because that kills this so efficiently. I think I just hold. And the reason I'm just holding here is because I don't want to run both in, but I can use the Argent Horse Rider next turn to remove it. And I have a lot of 3s in my deck, so it's not super unlikely that I just draw one. Why are you deciding between these two? It's definitely Saboteur. It's 100% Saboteur, trust me. With the card draw from both this and this, I'm in a pretty good position. Especially if this ends up staying on the board. That's going to be pretty good. Fuck, looks like I lose my entire board here. Oh, no, no, I don't.
This is my responsibility.
There I want to go with the proactive trade. Hero power to remove. If Wrath removes this and then you summon a 2-drop, you're in the winning position. But you haven't got Wrath. You didn't have Wrath before, you don't have Wrath now. Argent Horse Rider, Hammer of Wrath kills that without anything dying. I should have done the card draw first from the Hammer of Wrath, but really it doesn't matter. That's almost certainly the best move I could get.
For the Lich King!
Okay. Kind of want to go Scarlet and Spectral. Or I could go Boulder Fist and Shield. Boulder Fist Shielded is really good. And then just push first. So Boulder Fist Shielded is really good because it means if this runs in here, it's got 2 health left, that dies to the Shielded Minibot. And if it doesn't try and trade for anything, it dies to the Boulder Fist Ogre. So I force my opponent to trade for stuff that's already gotten value. And the Shielded Minibot is relatively hard to remove, so... My opponent has so many cards in hand. What are they holding all their cards for? Yeah, sure, remove the shield. I don't give a fuck. Wrath? Mulch? Mulch! Interesting. If you can remove this as well, you're in a really good position. Silence a demon.
Weapon ready. Shield sailing.
For the crusade!
No, there's bigger targets to hit with the humility. So I didn't want to summon the Refreshment Vendor because I don't want to heal my opponent, and at the same time, it dies with 1 extra hit after this runs in, which is the same as what this does. You gotta hero power this to make sure I don't get value from the shield though. Otherwise, Whirling Blades or Raid Leader bumps it to the point that I can kill the Dark Iron Dwarf without anything dying. Although if they don't think I have that extra damage, they don't need to go for that. Yep, they don't think I have that extra damage. Excellent.
Join or die.
Reporting for duty.
Nice. That's the Raid Leader what Mulch gave me. Why is it golden? Was the Mulch golden? How is a golden card in Arena?
Another night on the prowl.
Charge, okay. Yeah, that removes 5 damage from the board, that charging in here. Oh, fuck. That's really bad. I had relatively developed boards before, so I didn't think there was a possibility they were still holding on to swipe.
Funnel cakes! Get your funnel cakes in here! Right, maggot! Reporting for duty.
Yep. Another swipe and I lose the game. So I'm going to need to eke every ounce of power out of every single one of my hero powers now. Don't want to deal with that yet.
They are battle.
I am ready.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, yeah, we're probably going to lose this one. That swipe. Fuck. We weren't in an amazing place before that. Nourish for the card draw, and then still having a decent board after the Nourish, and then the swipe pretty much sealed our fate.
What you want?
This carrier, get the trade. Please. Nope, not the minion I needed it to be. Yeah, I lose. Well played.
Well played.
I have nothing that can get through that.
The victory is yours.
2-0. Whoa, not 2-0. 1-1. Now I confused that one there. Yeah, I'd already used humility, and other than that, there's like nothing I can do at all to defeat a big minion. So that's pretty much just saving you the time of watching me lose over the course of 2 minutes. Because druids like to play with their food. Ouch. Nourish and then swipe for 3. Swipe killing 3 things that were relatively important on my board. My hero power was also in there, but that's not important. Damn.
Uther.
And mulch even worked out. I got a 2-2 off.
I will fight with honor.
I'm
Justice demands
responding. I have to keep it. I just need a 2. Coin 3-3 is fine. As long as my opponent doesn't play Shielded Mini Bolt, we're fine. Okay, nothing on turn 1. They play a 3-2, I get to respond with the Argent Horse Rider, and then I'm in a pretty good position. If they play a Shielded Minibot, I probably have to Hero Power. How do you have this many options? Just decide. If a Hero Power.
Reporting for duty.
That means I could afford to take it slow as well? Maybe. I think I coined Saboteur. Yeah. I need to get my curve started.
We put a kink in their plan.
Plus, if they don't have a 3-drop and they were relying on using Reinforce again, so unlikely. But if they don't, then they're fucked. There's no way every card in this hand is unplayable. But they did have a playable card, they just didn't want to play it. Interesting.
Sneak attack.
Shush.
Okay. So it's not Noble Sacrifice, it is not the one that sets a minion summoned by me to 1 health. You know what it fucking almost certainly is? Bring a minion back to life with 1 health, and you do that on an Annoyatron in the early game? That's stupidly crazy. So if I could kill either of these behind, so if I got like Hammer of Wrath, I definitely need to Hammer of Wrath a 1-1. 1-1.
Wanna blow something up?
Okay, I can't do it, so I have to try.
Silence.
Hope it's not bring back to life. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's Avenge! Excellent, that doesn't matter. Hit this. beauteous. Absolutely beauteous.
Sneak attack.
I don't need to respond with the Argent yet. I can just summon this, let that trade. Cheers. That's completely fine by me. Hero power? Wow. 1/1 goes into my 2/1, obviously. Well, I just, I stick on curve. I just stay on curve, definitely. I'll summon the Spectral, because I can buff for attacks. Like, I've got a little bit of reach in this Argent Horse Rider and this Abusive Sergeant. So I don't need the extra attack out there, whereas the extra health might be important. Stops a True Silver Champion plus a Silver Hand Knight killing the Dragon Corsair. Consort. Corsair. I'm thinking Dread Corsair, the 4 mana 3/3 taunt, 1 less mana cost to summon per minion. Per minion, sorry, per damage on weapon.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, you found someone to trade with. Nice work. Oh. Okay.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
If I power that up and then run it in there and then play that there, Consecration ruins me. So I'll actually trade this in. I'll cash that in. I could have also used Humility to keep that alive, but then I play, what, a 3 and a 1 alongside Humility? It's better if I just develop my stronger minion. There'll be better Humility targets later. Almost certainly. Rich, come on, buddy. I got the card advantage very severely right now. I've got 7 up against 5. Fuck. Not great. Probably just roll my 2/1 into that. It has to die sooner or later, and I don't want to let it decide when it does. That's kind of dumb.
Reporting for duty. For Kel'Thuzor!
Okay, at least they let me clear the opponent's board with that. It's at the point that I want a hero power every turn.
The cavalry's here.
Shields up. Red alert.
Because the more I hero power, the more I win. It makes sense. Consecration here isn't even that bad. It does kill the Spectral Knight, but that had to be expected. The Dragon Consort stays alive. Shielded Minibot stays alive. Argent Horse Rider stays alive. So, full cost Solemn Vigil. That's a sad day. Mind Control Tech steals the Argent Horse Rider, which runs into the Spectral. Nope, that's not what happens. I gotta stay on target with my curve. My opponent is still 1 turn off of summoning.
Weapons ready.
They're still 1 turn off of being able to summon Deathwing, so I'm not super worried about getting full board cleared right now. It would be 2 Consecrations, which it would boggle the fucking mind if they were holding 2 Consecrations this whole time. Or Deathwing, pretty much, to get you back in the game.
Let me think.
So that can't be Consecration for... Oh, no, yeah, it can. Hammer of Wrath follow-up, nice. 5, 9, 10. I've got 10 damage on the board, I've got Seal of Light in hand.
Death does not scare me.
Okay, that was top decked, and it works. Nice. Let's first juggle the flames. Okay, killed that. I'm only going to run in the ones that were going to die to Consecration anyway. I've still got a lot of big minions in my deck, so I'm fine right now. I'm going to use the Seal of Light basically to save the Divine Shields on these. So it's a 2 mana Hand of Protection, but yeah. That's pretty much how I'd hoped that was going to go. And end of game. I get my 40 gold. Unless they Deathwing. But then Humility is a really good response to the Deathwing. Then it's top deck wars. I've got a lot of big cards left in my deck as well.
Sign up today.
That's not a Deathwing.
Reporting for duty. Well played.
Well played.
Ready, sir.
I've just got lethal on board. No reason to toy with my... Never mind. They conceded. Excellent. 2 and 1. That's how it's done. I mean, 2 and 0 is a little better. I understand. That Druid game, yo. Fucking card advantage out the freaking wazoo. No problems. Best of luck with the pack. Worthy opponent. Oh. Jaina Proudmoore, the Jelly Panda Mage.
I will.
I'm gonna have to mulligan all of this. Shielded Minibot stays at least. I'd love to keep the Yeti, but I only have 4 3-drops in my deck. So I can't gamble on getting that. Okay, I got a 3-drop. Excellent. So since I got a 3-drop, I can afford to coin out a 2, because then I coined the 2, got a natural 2, got a natural 3, got a natural 4 even. It's really good for me. Oh, that's really good for them. But unless you hit it 3 times, I still trade for 1 for 1 at least. Oh, never mind. Not even 1 for 1.
Weapon ready.
That was a pretty sick top deck right there. Although, now, yeah, there's minions that'll just ruin me.
Shush!
This is my responsibility.
Weapon ready.
Flame Juggler's got like a decent chance to blow it up after it attacks a 2-2. Ooh, Blessing of Kings is gonna be really good as well.
Silence!
Weapon
Okay, Blessing of Kings. Nice, 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 nice. I can Flame Juggler, Time Rewinder, Flame Juggler to try and kill both this and then the damaged golem. Ooh, silenced it. That's pretty bad for me. Oh hey, Flame Juggler's gonna be really good. Nice.
It's getting hot in here!
shields up. Red alert. Weapon ready.
I don't fucking know how that happens. It was a 50-50. So, no, it was a 75% chance to hit a minion. That's all I needed, because then I'd trade the fucking Shielded Minibot, right? If this was a 2-2. Oh, they got the same rewind. Nice. Oh, yeah, just blow up the shield and then ping this. Yeah, so they get perfect hits. I'm just trying to figure out how this game works. They get perfect hits, I get none. Okay, that makes sense. I'm just trying to make sure that I got that correct. So, trade, ping, and then develop whatever you want. The board is yours. That's not a powerful thing to be developing. I'm pretty happy about that, at least. My Boulder Pistoga should be fine against that. Not going to summon the Zombie Chow alongside. Just gives my opponent a really easy play to run the No Machine and then ping it. So, yeah, Flame Cannon. I was about to say Flame Lance, Fucking any myriad of things could be removing this. Flame Lance, Fireball, Polymorph. Oh god. At least I've got a minion now that I can give that.
Well played.
Draconid Crusher.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here. Giddy up!
As much as I want to eke power out of my hero power just constantly, I need to do this attack so that next turn both of these attacking the face gets it into Draconid Crusher range and I can get a 9/9 out. That relies on them not removing either of these this turn and just developing their board, but that's not super unlikely that they just develop their board off the back of this. Sky Golem. Fine by me. Excellent. I actually get my plan. Nice.
For Blackwood! Reporting for duty.
I'm...
That was a mistake.
Put this apple on your head.
I've got a huge gun.
I fucked up.
For justice.
Crusade!
I am ready.
Reporting for duty.
I don't know what to say. If you're wondering what happened, Draconid Crusher gets an extra +3/+3 if your opponent is at 15 or less life, which is what I was playing for.
What to do?
So I summoned him and then attacked and put my opponent to 15 life. So I did it in the wrong order. Yep, that's perfect. That's really, really good playing around. Yeah, since I don't have a consecration, I can't punish them.
Shall we put a kink in their plans?
Lekazad! Oh!
Join or die.
Reporting for duty.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Well played.
Well played.
Yeah. Let's try and get back on track, because that really took the wind out of my sails. It's been, what, 200-something episodes, and I've never actually been speechless.
Sneak attack!
Reporting for duty.
So, I'm gonna lose very specifically because I fucked that up. Because I would still have a 9/3 on the board if I didn't fuck that order up. I'm so tempted to just concede. In the middle. Oh my god, in the middle. How are you that bad? Dragon Consort, Hero Power.
Reporting for duty.
I'm pretty sorry about that one. It's my fault.
Wanted, dead or alive.
Hey, maybe I get anything except Counterspell. Flame Strike, I was mostly looking. I'm gonna bounce this in order to heal it. I can't afford to now.
Reporting for duty.
I hope my opponent's gonna try and flame strike me or something. I need to get value out of his counterspell. I do have a lot of big minions left in my deck. It's not entirely impossible that I get back in this game. It's very fucking unlikely. Yeah, it looks like they're gonna hold off on playing spells. Weird, that should have been summoned again. Pyroblast! Come on, do it!
You're in trouble now.
Yep, I can't win now. It takes both of my minions to even get near that. Goodbye, spell. Did I counterspell their counterspell? Effigy. Right. I can survive this turn. All they need to do is attack my face and ping my face and then just do it next turn and I lose. Mm-hmm. Or any spell.
Well played.
Yeah, 2-2. Oh, vanish! What? Oh, you've got Frostbolt. You're just digging with me. No, you don't. But I can't heal. So.
Well played. The victory is yours.
2 and 2. There is no excuse for that happening. Well, let's just try and play another game. Oh no, my happy juice has run out. I'll get the dregs of it. Excellent. Let's find another opponent who is not a mage. Kind of want to turn the fan on. It's a little hot in here. I've only just suddenly realized that. Talk about anything that isn't how I fucked up there. What do you think of my watch?
Versus Malfurion.
Well, our past history against these guys hasn't been that great.
With honor.
Throw back the North Sea Kraken because I can't afford to keep a 9-drop in my opening hand. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Gives me some options. Hey, Shielded Mini. Nice. Now I've got a lot of options.
Well met.
Well met. Loot Hoarder 50-50. Yeah.
It's getting hot in here.
66% chance. They should rename this guy. His name actually doesn't really make sense. So it says Flame Juggler, but it should be called the Face Juggler because that's all it ever does. I don't know how I'm supposed to win now. Silent Knight is basically Shielded Minibot plus Stealth. Costs 1 more mana, I may as well develop it. Nope, fuck it, I've got to get some stuff dead. That's a shame, because the 4-drop could have been Shielded Minibot, sorry, plus the Ardent Protector there. So it's missed a 75%, a 66, and a 66. Just keeping a running total. So 25, times a third times a third. So a fourth times a third times a third. That's some solid shit. That's a 36th, right? 1/36th of the time it would actually fuck up this often. Where's my calculator? I think I'm right just off the top of my head.
Time waits for no one.
Hey, they're being super aggressive. I don't know why.
This is my responsibility.
I've got to stay on curve, so I'll do that.
Reporting for duty.
The swipe isn't significantly different if I leave that alive or kill it. So, it runs in here, you swipe, and I'm left with a 2-1. Or I attack it now, you swipe, and I'm left with a 2-2. Swipe face in that circumstance, even. So I lose 4 health and I'm left with a 2-2. So it's not significantly different. And the upside is I either force my opponent to trade, so I eke in 2 more damage, or they try and get greedy and then I get a better trade. Swipe to the face. Yeah. Really? I admire your dedication to face. I kind of want to go Scarlet Hero Power rather than the Zure. Yeah. So the reason I'm going to do this is because I want more... I mean, it's the same amount of power, but I want the ability to, like, spread out my damage a little more. So that I can guarantee there's nothing on the board to contest the Bolt of Vistoga when I summon it. Plus, if I summon the Azure Drake, like, it's kind of... my hand is a little weird after that. I really want to have the Azure Drake out when I hit the Hammer of Wrath. There's a difference between 3 and... Oh, that's really good. So I would have had a 4-1 or a 3-1 and a 1-1. That's the difference there. So now I know I've got to... It's weird. I've got to attack the face and put them down to 15 and then I Draconid? I think that's the order it's supposed to go in. Evidently, I'm not experienced with it. So I've got 10 damage on the field. If they don't hero power this turn and only develop, I can just go full face and then Draconid. Or I can then Draconid and then go full face, which is an interesting play. It's mind games. That's what it's been this whole time, right? Really what I was doing is mind games. I was trying to intimidate them. Hey, I was trying to make them think I was a worse player than I was, so that they'd underestimate me and then I could give them the old what for, but unfortunately I forgot to give them the what for, which is my mistake. Probably gonna be Hammer of Wrath and the Silent Knight off the back of that. Or I could kill it with that. Save the Hammer of Wrath. That sounds good as well. Especially because I drew a 4. So I can go... Positioning doesn't matter, but I'll put the Silent Knight in the middle. Positioning doesn't matter against a Druid. It matters against, like, Rogue, because of Betrayal, and it matters against Mage, because of Cone of Cold, and it matters because of Hunter's Power Shot and Explosive Shot. Oh, that's... That's really good for them.
Shall we put a king in their hands?
Silence!
So the reason I go all face here is because it forces them to use the North Sea Kraken to kill something, and if I'm going to be hitting it with the Hammer of Wrath anyway, and it looks like I have to hit it with the Hammer of Wrath anyway. And they can't hero power off the back of this, so if they don't have a 2-drop, they have to float mana. Looks like they got 2 drops. Interesting. Well, now I'm did it. Now I'm glad I did it, sorry. Now I'm did it. Yeah, that's good work, Ryan. I think I did that right this time.
Reporting for duty.
You know what's gonna happen? Silence, claw, hit my face, win the game. Watch it. Silence. Silence the North Sea Kraken. This is gonna put us out of the arena for our first sub-3 run. I think in TGT. Yeah, definitely our first sub-3 run in TGT. Here you go. Silence. Now you're just playing with your food, because you've got the silence and you've got a claw, I can tell. Whoop. That's not a silence. So you're going to use that to remove something? If they use that to remove the Use Your Drake, I'm kind of annoyed. Yeah, definitely use your Drake. Face?
Time waits for no one.
That's bold. And also gives me lethal, yeah.
For the spire. Silence. To battle.
All blade. Well, we're not going to have a sub-3 run ever all. Sorry, ever all, after all. I can't speak. I can't play the video game. I can't list a third thing. It's a difficult life right now. Been playing video games all day. Am I burnt out? Is this what burning out is? I've only recorded 5 hours today. I should be fine still. Alright, we're up against Timberlake. Nice.
The light shall bring victory.
Justin, of course.
I will fight with honor.
No, I can't keep it 3 if I don't have a 2, especially when the Silent Knight is a subpar 3. Wow. Excuse me. I have 7 2-drops in my deck. Could I have one of them, please? Just a 1. Look at the quivering lip. I just need 1. Just 1 2-drop. Oh, well, they mulliganed their whole hand, so hopefully they don't have a good opener. They play Zombie Chow, I lose. That's gonna be fun. Nice, no Zombie Chow. If I can get another 3, I'll stop crying because I can coin a 3 into a 3.
Are you mocking me?
That's really good right now. If I had a 2-3, it would be horrible, but I don't have a 2-3. If I had a shielded minibot, it'd be pretty bad, but I don't have a shield.
What's happening?
Sorry?
To battle. Well played.
I was certain that that wasn't gonna trigger.
How many fingers do you
That's my fault. I'm playing full tilt right now. Should I play the refreshment vendor and heal my opponent? Play the zombie chow and heal my opponent?
Shush!
Because then they kill it, and then they heal their face, and then this gets a buff. And they probably heal it as well. Mm-hmm. At least I can somewhat equalize the board state here. Humility, swap, attack,
Don't worry, love.
Argent Horse Rider to kill this one. Attacking here, hero power. Still can't deal with a Worm Rest Agent. First Bolt of Fist Ogre is a sacrifice to the... Or not. First... Oh, never mind, because you don't need to. Cool. First Bolt of Fist Ogre is a sacrifice to the gods of Shadow of Death. So here comes the Shadow of Death. I'm just going to play their game for them. Or is it going to be Flash Heal Heal? Frost Elemental? Neither. Imagine my surprise. Summon more cards. So right now they at least can't heal their minions without sacrificing the 3/5 first. Which I'm pretty happy about. Velen's Chosen at this point ends the game. Like, there's nothing I can do after that. All you need to do is Velen's choose this, kill this, they lose. But you don't hold on to Velen's Chosen for this long, especially when you have Worm Rest Agent already out on the field. It would have been played on turn 3 at that rate. Attack Hero Power? You may as well just do the attack with her. Because she's going to be hit anyway. Holy Nova?
Let me change your
Oh!
mind.
Not too quickly.
What? Okay, they wanted to do that damage to my face. Cool, it's a trick. Nice, but... Oh, that's really good. Healing it out of range of Seal of Light.
Pass me that Arclight's banner. For the crusade!
Circle of Healing Arcanine Soul Priest combo in Arena with the Cabal Shadow Priest. Yeah, sure. This person's apparently lost 2 games somehow, so that's weird. Nice. At least I can kill it. At least I can kill it. And at least they didn't, like, attack and then bounce it and then do stuff like that.
Not on
Dodge
my
and
watch.
protect, attack, Seal of Light, attack. Shield the Minibot Hero Power.
Reporting for duty.
Good lord. Shadow Madness is horrible for me. Kills 2 of my minions. Didn't summon the Refreshment Vendor because the only way I win this game is if I get huge amounts of value out of my hero power again and again and again and again.
True North Red.
Weapon ready.
Victory! Battle reporting for duty.
This is my responsibility.
Give me a minute.
Can't kill it, might as well not attack it. Burly Rockjaw is bad, means I can't use spells to get back in the game anymore. Ooh, going face? Spicy. That's a spicy meatball.
Victory or death.
Weapon ready.
This is my responsibility. This is my responsibility.
Funnel cakes.
Shall we
Get
put a
your
king
funnel
in their
cakes
place?
here.
Give me a minute.
The battle. Reporting for duty.
If you can't kill it, don't attack it. If my opponent just outright has nothing, I could win. They need to just constantly have nothing, though.
Sign up today.
That's... Oh! You can't trigger its fucking Inspire effect, can you, son? No, I want to keep this because it's not vulnerable to Shadow Word Pain or anything. Oh, but I also want to kill this. Okay, I've got to do that.
Sneak attack.
And then to make
The battle.
Holy Nova less horrible, I thin down my board a little. See, Mind Control is really good for them. Sorry, really, really bad for them because I don't have anything big. I wonder if they're constantly just holding Mind Control. What is that card they're constantly holding they never want to play? Against Holy Nova, I run this in. Obviously, I don't Matter Bomber. It's only going to hit my own minions.
Weapon ready.
That's got to be Holy Nova. That has... It's not Holy Nova. That's got to be... Mind Control. They're waiting for me to play a big minion so they can use it. What is it that's been not relevant this entire time? Mind Control, right?
Weapon ready.
The battle. The battle. The battle. Pay up.
Strength Tiger Hero Power. Strength Tiger thankfully in Stealth. So you heal your face. And then you've got 5, 5, 4. So you're 2 off lethal. Well, I'm 2 off lethal on you.
Is someone injured?
Thank you. Shadow Word Pain, right?
More. It's getting hot in here.
Not the face. Never mind.
Reporting for duty.
Hey, give me a minute.
This is already in range
The battle.
of...
The battle.
Hey, give me a minute.
I attack the face with this, they mind control it, I win. I actually win if they mind control it. Because it takes all of their mana so they can't heal, and then I just attack face and win. If that is mind control, and you're like conceding, please show me it's mind. Nah. Well played.
Well played.
I just wanted to know that I was playing around it correctly. Oh, we got the only mining quest. So that's 80 gold. Regardless of how we perform in this arena, we've got 80 gold in the bank. I still feel bad about that goddamn misplay. Well. Record 230 something episodes of yourself playing Hearthstone Arena, you're gonna have some serious misplays. That's a really serious one. Oh my god, a warrior! I thought you were extinct.
Victory or death.
Not a great opening hand, I'm gonna have to mulligan all of this. If I don't get anything in return, I could easily fail against the warrior. So warriors have a lot of trouble with shielded minibots, because the majority of the way they're gonna be popping the shield and killing early game minions is gonna be weapons. So you gotta use 2 charges on the shielded minibot. What are you gonna do with it? Usually use the 2 charges and you just have to eat it. Kind of annoyed that I've got all my late game in my hand, but that's fine. Not really, but it's fine. I mean, not really, but... Blood from Raptor, excellent. Probably gonna play... Inner Rage? No, not Inner Rage. Elven Archer! Ooh. Spicy. So I could attack that and then Hero Power, but then the Bloodfin attacks that, and if I don't... If my opponent has a weapon, they win
Weapon
off the back.
ready.
I'm gonna do this.
Reporting for duty.
Wow. This might actually be all of the 5 drops in my deck. Just in hand, casually.
My blade be thirsty.
It was fun for a while. Oh well.
For duty.
Gonna have to hope Matter Bomber gets me back in the game here.
Tazdingo! Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna help. Not attacking in protects me from 1 damage. Because if they attack in anyway, this goes up to 8 damage. If I attacked in, it goes up to 8 damage. And 3... Oh no, but they have to divert that from... No, it doesn't protect me from... It protects me from the full 3. I thought it was working differently because of the Frothing Berserker, but it's not. Okay. So the way we get back in this game is if they...
Squire, attend.
Never mind.
Ready, sir.
This is a difficult one. Oh, fuck yes. That's pretty important.
I am ready.
Reporting for duty.
So I'm not surprised to see a Frothing Berserker in that deck. Frothing Berserker is an amazing card. And it's definitely a card that's strong enough to carry you through a fair amount of games in Arena. But you still need weapons to back it up. They've been hitting their curve perfectly. 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop, 5-drop.
For the king!
That doesn't kill the 5-2. The 2-2 kills the 5-2. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were attacking the 2-1 with that. I was gonna freak out. You ready for a miracle? We run that in there and then we Matter Bomber.
The battle!
1, 2, we win. Excellent. Okay, so we can Argent Protect that and run it into something, and Argent Commander next turn for 9 damage. That's basically free.
Answer the call of the light.
Oh, that's so good for me. Unless that's Humility. Or Noble Sack. If that's Humility or Noble Sack, I'm pretty sad.
Get down! Oh, the Lich King!
They played that on turn 7 to get 1 of 2 cards that would have prevented me from killing it. Just cool. It's fine.
Handle it!
Yeah, it seems legit. So I'm summoning the smaller minions so that I have things to deal with the bigger minions, because that goes there. What's going to deal with this? The 1-1. I don't want to summon these Your Drake and give my opponent another really good card to trade into with their Grand Crusader. I'm glad that I'm going to get the heal out of the zombie channel. That's pretty happy. Pretty happy life for me. That does nothing. I'm so glad that that card came out. Yeah, I don't know how you even considered targeting that. Yeah, you might want to trade that down. Weirdly.
True Northrend! Victory!
Okay. Now we've got some dominance. We can Dragon Consort as your Drake Hero Power on the same turn. Get myself a 5/5, a 4/4, a 1/1, and a card. That's pretty big. At least I can pull the shield. Humility would be a good top deck. That's a horrible top deck. I want to usually draw first, but I have to do it in this order, obviously.
Reporting for duty. Victory!
Okay, no matter what it kills, I've got the North Sea Kraken to finish it off. Come on.
Are you ready?
Do
for
your
this?
worst. Actually, figure out what your worst is and step back a little back from that. I don't want the exact worst, please. May as well try and save as many of my minions as possible. Although this does put 2 of them into Whirlwind range. But one of these was going to be in Whirlwind range anyway. Is your Drake Whirlwind? Is your Drake Revenge? That's not that great. You haven't got that much health to spend as your resource here. 21, I have 19 damage on board. Yeah, that's pretty much the end of the game right there. Actually, you know what? It's not. Brawl and then attack the Silverhand Recruit. Maybe I should have held at least 1 minion back. I mean, I don't need to super extend for lethal right now. I already have it. Yeah, I definitely should have held at least 1 card back.
Well played.
Probably 2. Maybe even the Voltavist Ogre. 5 and 2. So the 80 gold we got from quests, combined with the between 60 and 90 gold we should get for 5 wins, means we've paid for our arena. Means I'm happy about that at least. Again, my goal is always to go more than 6 and 6.35 wins or something, so I can bring my average up. Okay.
Uther versus Uther. I will fight with honor. Just
a pretty good opening hand.
demands retribution.
I'm not going to keep the Draconid Crusher because I don't know how to play that card. It's difficult. It's too difficult for me. Fuck me. Coin Mech Warper does nothing. Shielded Minibot still costs 2. Well, it costs 1, but I can't play it alongside anything else unless I had another Shielded Mini in hand.
I can't do that.
Powering up. Portals online.
Reporting for duty.
What is this secret?
Engage. Not on my watch.
So I'll give it Divine Shield now. So it's a 2-2 with Divine Shield versus a 2-3. Huge difference. There's a reason Shielded Minibot is way better than River Croc.
Depart, foul creature.
Depart, foul creature. My impersonation of you. It's what you sound like. I can afford to slow down here
This is my responsibility.
and get some extra value out of my hero power, rather than just summon the Argent Horse Rider and use it. And I really don't care if my opponent's about to go buck wild trying to get this Mech Warper off the board.
You smell like a leopard.
You smell like a leopard. Okay, now I go Shielded Mini and Argent Horse Rider.
The cavalry.
Otherwise, I would have just traded in and done stuff, but this is really cool.
Weapons ready.
The battle.
They're getting ready for the consecration of their lives. So that's probably Avenge that they've got there. It's one that they've drafted, and it's none of the ones that have been... What? Weird.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, so I'm not going to pop the shield of minibot here.
Shields up. Red alert.
So that's going to go up to 3 after I kill this. So then I trade that and that in. Yeah, so I'm going to make Consecration less powerful. And this goes up to, as expected.
Ready.
Trade that.
The battle.
So now Consecration does barely anything to my board. But I still have pretty similar power. I've got 10 damage currently on the board. So top decking the Draconid would be amazing.
Weapons ready. Weapons ready.
I'll play it safe.
Weapons.
I don't want to give them a target left on the field so they can hit it with Blessing of Kings or anything like that. Sure, this makes Consecration pretty good, but yeah. I'm not too far off lethal soon. It's definitely those.
Reporting for duty.
Attack, attack. This is on 3. Okay, that makes sense.
Weapons ready.
Do I need the extra 4 damage to the face this turn? Put them down to 17?
Weapons
Could be actually
ready.
pretty important. Although it makes the Consecration worse. Getting the extra 4 damage to face rather than 2 damage is pretty good. Because it means if they don't consecrate, they're dead. Okay, consecrate. I still think that was a reasonable risk for me to take.
Reporting for duty.
Pass me that Arclight spanner.
Reporting for duty.
Just make more problems than they can deal with. Hammer of Wrath is 3 damage, I only need to have 4 left on the board. And they definitely don't have double Consecration. Yep, well played. You can't remove enough to win.
Reporting for duty.
Attack there, removes as much as you possibly can from the board, and I've still got lethal developed. 6 and 2. Reversing switch. Hammer of Wrath.
Well played.
Okay, 6 and 2. We could be 7 and 1, but we're 6 and 2. It's fine. 6 and 2 is okay. Man, I've only got to use Blessing of Kings once and it immediately got silenced off. So much for really amazing 4-drop. I mean, it is a really amazing 4-drop, I'm just not able to use it that often. Dang, not drawing it. Apparently, Hearthstone is broken? Oh, another paladin. Using ketamine, apparently.
I will fight with honor. Justice demands
Can I keep an Argent Protector in the early game? I can't do that, I need a 3-drop. I can't do that if I don't have the coin. Hey, 3-drop. Another shielded mini-bot. Ish. Hey, 2, 3, 4. Nice. That's a curve. Oh, that's a curve.
I smell blood.
You know the funny thing about this? I can tell you what's going to happen right now. My opponent is going to summon a Flame Juggler on curve. It's going to hit this with the 50-50, and then they're going to trade the Walking Infiltrator in.
Getting hot in here.
And you know how I could tell you that was going to happen? Because that's not fair at all. And that's why it had to happen. I've missed a 66, a 66, and a 75% chance with Flame Jugglers today, and of course they're not going to miss. It's my opponent. It's not me. So of course they're not going to miss.
Join or die.
Told you. Okay, what do I do now? Silent Knight, Argent Protector looks like the obvious next turn, but when do I Argent Protector? If they summon an Evil Heckler, I know exactly when to Argent Protector, but... Point for the hero power. That's actually pretty good for them, because they can remove the shield. So that means a shield is worth 1/1 right now. Okay, so I definitely shield it before I attack.
My watch.
In this scenario, it takes both of these to kill this. It would have still the other way, because I would have attacked first, had a 4-2 with Divine Shield, but now then they could run the Silverhand Recruit in and Consecrate. This way, they have to run the Jungle Panther in and Consecrate. If they didn't have the 1/1 out, it would have been possibly a really good idea to attack first, then Divine Shield, making it really, really difficult for the Jungle Panther to take my minion out. Stronger board? Yeah.
This is my responsibility.
Yeah, against the Paladin, I go for the stronger board first. I don't need to go for the Argent Commander, although Argent Commander into Dark Iron Dwarf is really, really, really solid. I don't need to go for it right now.
For Blackwing.
Nice. Very nice. It's kind of nasty.
To Northred, silence! Victory!
So now they've put themselves in a position where that's a really good play for me. So I've got 12 damage on field. I can put my opponent down to the point where I can Draconid Crusher for value. If I attack full face. That's unlikely.
Hey, I can see my house from here.
I'm tempted. I'm definitely tempted to go full face. I can't afford that.
Victory or death!
Kill the one that's bounced for value. Attack face. Stranglethorn, hero power. I need to start hero powering every single turn because my opponent's definitely going to be doing it. So if they haven't used Humility yet, I can pretty much assume they're never going to have it. Or Aldor Peacekeeper for that matter. Which is basically Aldor Peacekeeper is a 3/3 minion plus Humility. So at this point I can pretty much assume they're just never going to have it. Which means that Draconid Crusher isn't going to be hit by it, which means the biggest threat to Draconid Crusher is... Big Game Hunter. And that's so unlikely. If it happens, fuck, it happens. But it's so unlikely that
magic
happens.
shall not save you.
I have no good trade against that anyway, so I may as well just go full base. Shield and Mini also doesn't have a good hit against that either. So, here's the worst case scenario. Like, Big Game Hunter hits this.
Your magic shall not save
The Wrecker is okay. It's still a 6/6. Still a 6/6. Dark Iron Dwarf, okay, that's another really good one. I now still have lethal, well played.
Well played.
I'm not gonna play with my food. They seemed pretty gracious in sitting there saying well played and just waiting for me to kill them. So I'm gonna just well play them, casually carry out the rest of the match. 7-2. This is probably going to be the last arena I play tonight. It's the first arena I played tonight. It's probably going to be the last one as well. Partly because it's getting late, and also partly because I'm really, actually, seriously still disheartened about that Draconid play. Like, that might actually be out and out the worst misplay I've ever made.
Versus Rexar.
Juggler.
Begin. I will fight.
Got a mulligan, don't have a 2. Have to throw back the Argent Horse Rider as well, still don't have a 2. Nice. Okay. If I get another Shield of Mini in hand, then the game might actually just be over before it starts. That's Coin Mech Whopper on turn 1, opponent doesn't quick shot it or anything, like they don't immediately kill it, and then I Shield of Mini on turn 2. That's pretty much game over right there, especially because I've got a decent curve to back it up. But I'll only do that if I get the Shield of Mini off the top deck for the first turn. I still need to coin something into something, but it's probably going to be Shield of Mini bot out first. Never mind. Get ready. Quick shot ruins me, right? Quick shot is horrible. But if there's no quick shot, I double Shield of Mini.
It's time for a little blood.
Savor it. These are the balls, and this is the dick. Oh, man. So good.
Separate lines, please.
Separate lines, please! So I'm definitely flame juggling. I might humility as well. Flame juggle first. I actually hit a flame juggle. Is this still my game? Humility does save this, but like saves a 2/2.
Weapons
So,
ready. Weapons ready.
Let's go.
Weapons ready.
Chillwind Yeti on turn 4 to follow it up, so I'm not even playing severely off curve. I mean, it would take all of my minions to kill that, so I definitely don't do that.
Let's go.
Weapons ready.
Toasty.
I also summon this out here next to my least powerful minion, so that explosive shot doesn't wreck me. Power shot here, yeah. That's really good. Really good. Oh, if that's freezing trap, I might just lose.
Reporting for duty. For justice.
Okay, I'm not going to attack. I don't need the 4 damage to face. I don't need to clear that right now. If it's freezing trap, they're going to desperately try and remove this, because bouncing this back to hand nullifies the freezing trap. It's freezing trap. Actually, you would have done that to get the Volcanic Drake anyway.
Funnel cakes. Get your funnel cakes here.
So my slowing down here is entirely reasonable. I don't want to bounce the Yeti back. I need the board presence. Bouncing this back is a little bit better because obviously it's a 3-5 versus a 4-5. It doesn't have as much presence on the board as the previous. Oh man, how many fucking secrets do you have in your deck? What? Okay, there's no way you drafted 3 different types of secret. I've got to kill that monster. First one was predictably Freezing Trap. Goes back to hand. No minions summoned, as expected. And then I just go for most powerful minion on the board. Okay. The closer we get to the North Sea Kraken turn, the closer we get to my opponent's doom.
It's getting hot in here.
So hot? That doesn't actually help you. Whoa! What? Why aren't you trading the 1-1 in? Excuse me? Are you okay? Do you forget that I have a refreshment vendor in hand? They might be forgetting that I have a refreshment vendor in hand. You want to trade that 1-1 as soon as possible, the web spinner. Like, the whole point of it is to trade it whenever possible so that you can get your beast and then hope it's, you know, something stupid. That's something stupid, but not the right kind of stupid. So I'm going across in the direction that I did because both of these are now immune to explosive. Whereas if I attacked the 6-4 into the 2... Oh shit! That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But yet they still have one card in hand that they don't want to play. Interesting. Okay. This goes face. Bear Trap, excellent. So now I've got a really good minion to kill that, the refreshment vendor here. Dragon Crusher now only costs 4. Almost certain to be relevant next turn. So my opponent got 2 card draws out of Jeeves. Let's see what they can make it with. King's Elk. They don't get to draw it because we equaled. You have to win the joust. You have to actually have the higher cost minion in order to get any effect. Oh. That, I'm sorry about that.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
So this secret has to be one of... Oh, never mind. That secret had to be a duplicate of one of the previous secrets for it to have been not relevant the entire time. And since it was never played, but kept in hand, while Jeeves was played, it tells me that it couldn't be played at all at that point, which tells me that it's definitely Bear Trap, because we already had Bear Trap, and it was on the field at that point. So, that final one was Bear Trap. Would have been easy to play around. That was a pretty easy game. And we played very, very specifically well in that. I quite like that. Mortal Smurf.
I will fight with honor.
Not an entirely horrible curve. If I can force my opponent to hero power the Abusive Sergeant, they're going to have a bit of difficulty getting rid of the Mech Warper.
Get in there, fight, maggot.
I know the Abusive Sergeant can do more later, but if they slow down to try and kill it, they're going to have trouble. Flood the board! Flood the board, boys! Keep up that aggro. Never let go of that board.
Wanna blow something up?
Fuck me, I guess. Claw. Remove. Well played.
Well,
Are you kidding me? Literally the 3... I got outskilled.
The cavalry's here. Giddy up.
Just got outskilled. That's all. I don't have a 4, so if you hero power this, I just hero power and cry. My 4-drop is I run this to your face and then I reverse and switch it back and then play it again and run it to your face again. That's my 4-drop. So bad. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty sad about this one. This is
Reporting for duty.
not actually fair. So.
Powering up. Portals online.
Alright, Matter Bomber. 3 hits on this Mech Warper to prevent my opponent from playing their Mech Bear Cat. I know you can do it. I've just seen the skill that bombers provide. Here we go. Or you could just hit it 0 times. That works as well. Jesus Christ. I don't know what I was thinking. Should have known I was going to get outskilled.
To Northrend! Victory! To Northrend!
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Ah, that plus the hero. Never mind, not even the hero power. Just go face. And now it's actually out of range of reversing switch kill. So that's fun.
Reporting for duty.
Okay, opponent has 10 damage on the field. Hero power makes that 11. Needs 3 damage in hand to win the game. How much extra damage past lethal are they going to do to me? That's my question. Not whether or not they have lethal, but how much more than lethal do they have? Evidently, they actually might not have lethal. Look at this! Humility something, then reversing switch it to give it 1 health. That's getting a humility right there. Although I might already be dead. Humility, attack. 3, hero power, 1. Dead. Yeah, there's no way to prevent lethal.
Shall we put a kink in their
Victory is
Even though that's saboteured, it costs 7, so they've got lethal. It's okay, we got outskilled in the early game, so I understand why that happened. 8 wins is still pretty good. It's definitely above my average. I think it might still be above my paladin average, but maybe close. If you're looking for any of the information about those arena statistics, you'll be able to find them in the link in the description down below. Very decent amount of gold. As soon as I popped open the dust, I was like, oh, God. But never mind, we actually got a really decent amount of gold to justify that. Excellent. Absolutely nothing in the pack. That's completely fine. just completely, just tops off the luck we've been having today. My name has been Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Hearthstone Arena. The name of the deck has been Face Juggler. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like. It does help me get my content out to new people. There's also a playlist in the description down below with all of my content on Hearthstone Arena, Adventures, Tavern Brawl, and Ranked, past, present, and future, and hopefully we will see you next time.